Hello YouTube fans and Transformer fans, this is Might Mouse 74. This is part 2 of the Gathering at the Nemesis, looking at the Fallen. I have them backwards because I wanted to point out in part 1 I forgot to mention, when you put him in his robot mode, put the landing gear in. That's what I forgot to do. And the landing gear is 1 there, and there's 2 on his thighs there, or right by his ankle. 1 here, just push that in. And then the same thing on the other side, you push that in. And after playing around with it for a couple hundred times, I kind of finally have it standing, kind of how I want it. Like I said, his feet are like spring loaded, so it just makes it very hard to stand. I can see why off the bottom has had trouble with his, because he had the same problem making him stand properly. But you just gotta play around with it, and I don't mean like battle. I don't have battles with them, and you just get the feeling of transform them in robot and robot mode and the vehicle mode and whatnot. So I'll give you a better look. I also forgot to mention, right by his abdominal area, right above, you can see the Decepticon symbol right there, which is kind of neat. It's like small. It's like hidden right there, so it makes it hard to see that he's a evil son of a bitch, I guess. And I'll give you a better look at his face too as well. So he is a totally awesome figure. I rate it a 10. I'm not sure how to rate, but that's what I'm giving it. I also wanted to show that I have another repaint of the Fallen, and I'll show you that right here. It's just a repaint, that's all. I mean, I don't think I'm gonna take him out of the package because it's a nice case, a nice display piece. So I'll give you a close up of his face as well. And he also has spring-loaded feet, so it makes it hard for him to stay. So that's that. It takes me a while to transform these guys, but I'm starting to get the hang of it, so I've been practicing off and on with them. So I'm gonna go ahead and transform these guys. First, what you want to do, put these red things in, but then they just go in that slot right there, like so. Next, you want to take his shoulders. There's a peg right there and a hole right there where my thumb is. You want to put that peg in that hole. It's kind of tough to do, but I don't know if I can do this on my camera or not. Like that. And then do the same thing on with his other side. There's a peg and there's a hole. And there, like that. And then just make sure, keep his hands up. It just makes it easier to put back down later on. These here, you want to put his landing gear down and his faceplate down. And then you want to rotate his knee pads facing inwards, and his feet go out. Like so. And the same with the other foot. Just rotate that outwards. And then you want to rotate at the waist. Spin him around. Like so. And then from here, you just want to bring them, just turn the whole body around. And then his legs, just lift it way up, all the way up, like so. There's a peg, there's a bunch of pegs too. There's a peg where my finger is, and there's a hole there. So we want to put that peg in that hole. And if I can do that, he'll be lucky. Without any pieces falling off. kind of hard to do. So just kind of move his foot out of the way. Like that. Okay, so then do the same thing with the other leg. Bring it up and put that peg, and there's a hole right where my thumb is. And you'll be lucky if I can get it in there. Oh, I'm not gonna fart with it, but you guys get the general idea with it. And then just cover his face. Just do that, and it just covers his face like that. And then lastly, where am I at? There's a peg here. I don't know if you can see that. And then there's a hole right there. So you just want to put that peg in that hole. Just connect it like so. Like that. It's a little bit close, but then same thing with the other side. There's a hole right there and a peg right there. It's kind of hard to see right there. And do the same thing with that hole. Put that peg in that hole, like so. And then, sorry, put the landing gear down, like so. And his landing gears are right here. And then, ladies and gentlemen, I'll put my camera down. There you have the Fallen back in his Cybertronian destroyer mode. This is Might Mouse 74 signing off. And please subscribe.